Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 29 of Direwolf20's Let's Play. You can see me coming back to my Thaumcraft room after spending a little time in the Nether. Wound up getting a ghast here, killed off a ghast. Got a blaze rod, which was nice. Unfortunately, I lost that charm that healed me, the Charm of Life. Yeah, eventually they will break if you don't repair them quickly enough, and I took a little bit of extra damage, and it healed me, but it killed off the item. So, gonna have to make another one of those before I go hunting in the Nether again. But otherwise made out alright. Ran out of cobblestone while I was down there, so grabbed some of the netherrack I had picked up while mining for a bit, and then that's about it. So I'm going to let my sword here get a little bit repaired. I wonder if I can just toss a whole stack of netherrack in here. I wonder how much that is worth. That might help out. Yeah, not bad, right? All the beast that's getting produced is going straight into repairing this thing, so hey, why not? Got some gunpowder too. I wonder if that's worth a good amount of beast. That would be cool. So I'll be back in a few minutes once I get my items repaired and I'm ready to start this episode. Alright guys, there's a lot to get done today, so I'm just going to jump right in. Definitely need to start collecting some of this biomass that I started producing an episode back. Going to turn my engine back on so it starts working away and producing all the biomass that it can. And while that's happening, I'm going to need probably two places to connect some pipes. In the future, I'm going to remove this engine, of course, and have a power line running to this thing. So I'm thinking the power lines can run underneath my two fermenters, and that means I should pump the liquid biomass out the front of my condensers. Doesn't make a bad idea, right? Nah, I think that's pretty smart. Out of wood at the moment, which is awesome. Let's run over here and collect a few pieces. Should have plenty of wood at this point. Yeah, how's it going, Wood? There we go. Gonna need a couple levers, of course, as usual, just to kick things off. And we'll let the biomass collect up in some tanks. I haven't decided exactly where I want these tanks to be, on this wall or on this one. I'm thinking this wall right here will house my engines, and then this wall over here should house my tanks. So if I were to have, something like this going on, that looks cool. And then my engines along this wall, and then what I'll do is I'll have some golden waterproof pipes running like this. So we'll have like engines here. 3 should be enough for anything I'm going to power inside this room, but maybe a 4th if necessary. And then once they are all full of biomass, any extra will go into this tank right here. That sounds like a pretty solid plan. So let's give this guy a lever flick. Now there's another thing I'm considering. For now, we're just going to go ahead and straight pump it all out. So the biomass should start flowing nicely into my tank. Awesome. And a good amount of it's going to get produced here off of this water, the saplings, and the fertilizer. But biomass will run in a engine called a Biogas Engine. So there you go, biomass bucket or biomass cans and such. The Biogas Engine recipe requires some bronze gears. And this thing is kind of the opposite of a electrical engine. So this guy's a little bit of the opposite of a combustion engine. Instead of needing to be kept cooled with water, he needs to be kept warm with lava. So he can only produce an energy when he's hot enough. Now, if we're running off of biomass, which we will be, we only need a small amount of lava to kickstart the engine, but we'll get more into that in a little bit. For now, the good thing to know about is we don't need to worry about cooling our engines. And biomass doesn't last nearly as long as fuel, but on the good side, it will, produce more than we need for now, at least to power these 3 engines, and it will never explode, so we don't have to worry about those biogas engines exploding. So I'll let this stuff flow for now. I'm going to implement a little bit more of a, neat, effective system here, but for now this should work. I will come back in a few moments, and I have a couple ideas actually on some stuff I might want to do, but we'll see. I'll come back in a few minutes to see how this is all making out. Hopefully my engine here won't explode. I don't think it will. One little bucket worth of fuel will start producing enough biomass for us. So, awesome. And maybe I should even start my biomass engines going. Yeah, why don't I do that? So I'm going to run over and get some bronze, which we should have in one of our chests up here. Yep, bronze ingots. What else we got? We got brass, we got gold. Alright, cool. Might need a little bit more bronze. There's probably going to be a few things I need to craft, so maybe now would be a good time to start teaching our little system here about some of the new machines I'm going to be crafting somewhat often. So let's get some of this, and I should have almost everything I need, just some redstone, and I'll be good to go. So hook me up, Mr. Crafting Table, with, dun dun dun, I'm going to need 2 of you, golden gears please, request, and probably, I don't know, let's go with 3 automatic crafting tables. Missing 12 wooden planks, huh? Oh, probably because I taught my automatic crafting table using, there we go. The old kind of wooden planks. So there was 1 or 2 things I forgot about. Let's see. Import. Any of you other guys worried about the wood kind that you're using? I don't think so. But we'll find out. Try that again. 3, please. And I'll be back in a few. Alright, just crafting up a few more basic logistics pipes. And then, how am I for glowstone? I know I was really low. I can't possibly completely out, can I? Where's my glowstone? Some in here, maybe? Wow, maybe I'm totally out. I should head to the nether and get some. Yep, I know I went to the nether to get glowstone, but I didn't realize I was completely out of this stuff. Could have sworn I had a little. Oh well, looks like I'm heading off to the nether. So the benefit of mining with a laser is the long-range nature of it. Wahaha. Love that. That'll work for now. Ah, gassed. I hear him. Coming right at us. Take that, buddy. Ha! Gas ain't got nothing on the mining laser. It's a laser. Alright, that's a decent amount of glowstone. Do I want a little bit more? Yeah, I do. That ought to do. Oh, look at how much energy I'm draining out of my lap pack. Oh my. Yeah, long range takes a lot of energy, but kind of worth it. Look at this big old mess. Alright, I'll be back once I get back to the overworld with all this glowstone. Looks like I practically completely drained my lap pack. Not a big deal. MFE is going to hook me up. Got some glowstone now, which I'm happy about. Let's go place it in here. And oh, look, it's raining. How nice. So, glowstone, where you at? Probably in my miner's backpack. Did I get about 3 stacks of them? I did. So right in there, please. I'll take a little bit to go with me. Alright, back to what we were building. Down here. Auto crafting table time. We've already taught it a couple things. Let me make sure I have all the resources I'm going to need for this bit. If I grab some iron, I want to teach this guy about, let's say, right here. Teach you guys a trick if you have trouble placing your items. Just place a block like that. There you go. And I'm going to get rid of this rain. And I'm only doing this because of the fact that rain tends to lag me when I'm recording. So, there you go. I should put it in utility mode, but I have to figure out how to get that thing to work. Okay, gonna need a couple of you guys. So this table here I want to craft for me. Probably something like this. Iron, redstone, and piston. Pistons are pretty commonly used here in Buildcraft and other things, so a piston is definitely one of the top items I want to have auto-crafted for me. Cool. And import the recipe. And to go along with that, I'm going to need, let's request over here, a pair of these things. Where are you at? 2 wooden gears. I want to teach it about redstone engines as well, just because redstone engines are also somewhat commonly used. So this guy here and here, and let's test our piston creation. Off go all the items. Awesome. Love watching those items bounce around. That still like impresses me just a bit. There we go. Why are you not a piston? There we go. Redstone Engine. Cool. And wrench to learn it. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Let's grab a couple of these pistons. Let's say 3. Why not, right? And then I'm also going to need about 6 stone gears to go along with them. And I should probably teach this thing bronze, because I think I'm going to need more of that in the future too. But for now, grab about that much of you and some of this, and I'll craft it up manually. There we go. Plenty of bronze for now. Bronze gears, which you guys have seen before. And now we're going to get our biomass engine. Cool. I do need to teach my system how to get glass, by the way. I'll figure out how I want to do that this time in a bit. So right here will be our biogas engines. Awesome. Biogas. Love it. And like I said, we don't have to worry about them collecting, you know what, I have an idea. Because we don't have to worry about giving them water. Yeah, give me a second here. I want to let all this biomass empty out of these pipes. What I'm thinking... Yeah, I have a better idea here. Let's do this under the ground, since this will be a little bit cleaner. And oh look, we're red. Yeah. See what happens? That thing would explode if I didn't turn it off. Down here is where I'm going to hook up all my cool stuff. Now, is this the water supply? It is. Let's do it... Where do I want to hook up the valve on this guy? Yeah, we'll figure it out. For now, valve pipe here, connected to some golden waterproofing here. And zombies are loud. So what do you say right here is where I'll put my biogas engines. 1, 2, 3. Like I said, maybe more in the future. I should go sleep through the night if it is nighttime out. Can't even tell down here. That ought to do pretty well, I think. Let's give it a try. Just need a redstone signal here. Don't exactly know where I want it to be. We could probably just do it like... That's water too, right? Yeah, it is. Alright, I can do a torch down here. Yep. Sweet. And now the biomass should filter up here. And like I said, the first deposit will go into my engines. You can see it starting to fill up in there a little bit. And then the rest will head off in another direction into the tank there. Cool. So I'll cover up this flooring. Just makes it look a little bit nicer in here. And we don't really need this guy anymore. I'll be back in a minute, guys. Alright, now let's get these engines ready to supply some power. I'm just going to face them all out like this, and then connect them. Do I want that like that, or do I want them facing upwards? Kind of do always like when they face upwards, so let's stick with that. Yeah, that looks good. And then for now, let's run it down. How do I want this to go? Probably need them to run in this direction. I could just run it like this. Yeah, that doesn't look half bad. Might adjust it in the future, we'll see. But let's get our wrenches oriented properly. And then we're going to want to, for now, probably hook up another lever and redstone wire situation. So I'll be right back when I have the resources for that. Alright, just ran some redstone wiring, red alloy wire, right behind the wall there, and lever on. Now, like I said, these guys need a little bit of heat to get going, and the best way to accomplish that is with some lava. Do I have any lava on me? I don't think. I might have one chest. Yes, I have one in my chest. Awesome. So I'm just going to hook up the first bit of lava right here. I'm going to place it right there, and that little bit of lava should be enough to kickstart this biomass engine, and then any future biomass that comes in will, you know, help keep it running. So there we go. Energy. Hooray! I'm going to knock this off. I don't want energy going in here just yet. Obviously, he doesn't have any items, though I will pretty soon have that hooked up. And now we should start producing biogas. Yeah, we are. How's it going, biogas? Awesome. And I'll have to get some biogas and stuff and some lava, get these engines running, but for now we're okay. We're producing biogas, we're filling up our engines, that's good. And I think that now's as good a time as any to craft using one of my basic logistics pipes, and I just grabbed some lappies. What'd I do with it? I swore I grabbed some. Oh wait, no, I already crafted it. Ha! Made myself a crafting or a supply logistics pipe. Cool. And because I hooked this guy up here, I can move this to here and get rid of that. Make things a little nicer. And now with this, I can do the same thing I had. Fertilizer and saplings, huh? Alright. Let's get rid of some items here in my inventory. Fertilizer and saplings, and then I can hook that power pipe back up. So 6 fertilizer and 10 saplings, and you could really just have one of each if you wanted to, or whatever. Doesn't really matter. I'm just putting that number in there. It's pretty totally optional. Power goes in. Now we're starting to produce biomass in this guy. I just need to hook up a valve pipe to him, which I'll do off camera real quick. Alright, so right underground here, hook this guy up. And I can probably just move this stuff, put one here and here. That'll get everything flowing nicely. Ta-da! Now everything should be smooth. Look at that, biomass flowing out of there. Perfect. And it should all make its way over. Plenty. Alright, I'm going to go find a couple buckets of lava and I'll be right back. And it's raining again, but I'm back with some lava. So just drop that in there, and this machine should start running. Drop this in here, and this machine should start running. And like I said, these guys will never explode, so we don't have much to worry about with regards to explosions. And grab an extra bucket just for fun. Cool. Now we should have a serious amount of saplings and fermenting going on. Gotta love it. Cool. I'll be back because there's something else I want to do now. And it's back to the Nether. Dun 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 dun. I'm going to fly off in this direction because there's a very specific reason I'm going back here. Did I bring my green sword with me? Hope so. Alright, the reason I'm back is, did I show you guys that I built this little, system over here to trap these guys as they spawn? Yeah, they shouldn't be able to get out of here too easily. And hopefully I can sneak in there, get a couple more blaze rods, and then start working on a new system that I need to get both my buildcraft and my industrial craft stuff moving a little bit further forward. Hey, there's a blaze rod. Nice. I think that's enough for now. Cool. And I should really have like a teleport system set up between here and my main base, but we'll figure it out in the future. For now, I'm heading back to the overworld. Yeah, that sword works really well with the jetpack. Alright guys, got myself some blaze rods. Now I need ender pearls. I am completely out of them, unfortunately. So it looks like it's time to go hunting. And since it's raining, I'm probably just not going to film this hunting aspect of the footage. But I'm going to be outside with my philosopher's stone, some glowstone dust. I might need a little bit more of that stuff, just in case. And my athame. Alright, ran out of glowstone dust, but killed a few endermen and got a couple ender pearls. So, mission accomplished. Alright, so let's start working on a new item that I don't think I've shown you guys yet this season. Gonna sleep through the night and be right back. Alright guys, for this recipe I'm going to need some wool, and since I still haven't gotten that sheep farm that I've been talking about, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I think I need some obsidian here, and 4 blaze rods each. So you can see I'm making 2 of something. It's time to make ourselves our first set of ender chests. Ender chests are a really cool little idea. Pretty new for the most part, and I'm going to get this guy to be, let's see, how am I for miscellaneous junk? Nah, not bad. I'm thinking, yeah, rose red is the way to go. So if you look closely on the ender chest, yoink, there's 3 little dots on top. I'm going to place this guy down here. And the 3 colored dots are the code for the ender chest. And if you place an item inside, you'll notice both chests are opening at once because they have the same color code on the top. Cool. So both chests have the same inventory, and they share that inventory across dimensions, which is important for what I'm about to do. And to change the color code, just get some dye and apply it to the top of the chest there. And you can see now that this guy is a separate inventory from this one. So you put your rose red in there. Yep, different inventories. But if we match up their colors again, 1, 2, there we go. Now they're both sharing inventory again. Cool. And I'll stick with red, red, white, because that sounds like a good color code to go with. And let's place our dust and gems, or our miscellaneous junk. There we go. Put our rose red in there for now. What else do I want to get? Well, I want to get a pump. That sounds like a good idea. And I'm going to get my wrench and start requesting out of my requester pipe here. Let's say 4 redstone engines. Sounds good. Missing glass. Darn, you're right. Never did teach my little system here about glass, but that's not a big deal. Let's just cook some up. And you can see I had drained all my energy out of my MFE, which is why our machines are running a little slower than they should be normally. That's okay. We'll put glass in our fancy blocks. Why not? This should auto-sort all the glass in this direction. And hopefully by the time I decide to request another set of 4 redstone engines, we should have enough glass. Successful. Nice. I'll be back in a few, once I have all the resources I need. Alright, back downstairs with a brand new auto crafting table. Brand new as in I crafted it a little bit ago. And place down our crafting pipe right there, but not yet, because I need to put items in first. I want to place in 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, not that. There we go, 3 pieces of tin. Will get me an empty can. Now, in forestry, cans can store a bunch of different liquids, anything from water to biomass and all that stuff. And capsules, as you can see, can hold most liquids except lava. As you might notice, lava cannot go into one of these capsules because wax would melt in the presence of lava. Now there is a special type of capsule, the Refractory Capsule, which can hold lava and any other liquid if you want, but that requires a certain type of bee that we haven't gotten yet. So for now I'm going to use tin to create some empty cans. Cool. And time to teach our crafting table how to make those because we're going to need a few. Over here I'm going to request about 4 of them. Yeah, maybe 4 should be good. At least for now. We'll go with 4. So 4 of those. And I'm also going to need a couple stone gears while I'm at it. 1 piston. 4 empty cans. Yep, and that should be cool. While I'm waiting there, I'm going to grab myself a few pieces of bronze. And a few pieces of copper. Should be good. And I should keep a good supply of... Come on. Glass on me. So what could Direwolf be up to now? Good question, guys. I have no idea. But first I'm going to get some copper gears. And combine that with the piston I got and the copper along the top and glass to get a peat-fired engine. Excellent. I'm also going to combine my bronze ingots with a sturdy machine and some empty cans in the corner with some glass will get me a bottler. And this machine is pretty simple. All you do is place it down, give it some power, and any liquids in here will automatically be placed inside either wax capsules or empty cans. Alright, I think I've given you guys enough hints as to what I might be working on. But before we proceed any further, I want to figure out exactly where I want to lay out this little system, so I'll be right back. I picked up the chest that I had sitting in the corner here, and I think this might be a good spot to place down a ender chest. Cool. And let's grab out of our Buildcraft pipe system. Do I have any? I'm going to have to get another supplier, but that's not a big deal. And some smooth stone transport pipes. So I just need a couple lappies. Okay, basic logistics here and here. Got a supplier logistics. And I'm going to tell the supplier logistics pipe to keep a good supply of items in here. I want to keep at least, let's say, by the way, I probably had items fall down the default route, didn't I? Yep, empty cans, not a problem. I want, and I also need some peat, I believe. Okay, I want to keep about, how about 64 cans stocked at all times? And let's go with 20 peat. You guys should be able to handle that, right? Hey, there it goes. Awesome. Now, wherever I am, anywhere in the world, my ender chest with the red, red, white code has about 64 empty cans and about 20 peat. Perfect. Do I want to bump that up to 128? I think I might. 127? Yeah. Sure, why not? Get it going, guys. Awesome. But this is not going to sit here next to this. No, no, no. I'll meet you guys in a minute. Alright guys, I really hope I have everything I need on me, but if I don't, I'll have to head back to the overworld. So I did build this extra room for a purpose, and that purpose is lava production. Let's head outside and find a nice, decent-sized lava lake that's relatively close to our house. Oh look, there's one. Awesome. I can just stick a pump right here somewhere and make sure that all that awesome lava gets pumped directly up into my house, which is pretty much exactly what I'm going to do once I deal with this annoying little ghast over there. Alright, looks like they're leaving me alone for the time being. So, gonna build out just a little thing here, and I should probably have my jetpack on, just because you never know. So let's run out a nice little system of pipes and cobblestone and everything. Just a nice platform to land on. Oh, ghasts. How I love thee. Ouch, ouch. Stop it. Where are you at? Alright, you're asking for it, buddy. Ooh, I can pull the gas at me? Yeah, I know, you don't like that, do you? Hey, nice to meet you. You're dead. Alright. What, another one? Now, ghast fire will cause problems around here, so just bear that in mind. Yeah, there's one down there, but I think we're okay. Just building a nice little platform for this pump to sit on. Hope I brought it with me. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, ghasts do not make it easy to build. Just building myself a little shelter from ghast attacks. Because I don't want my pipes, like I said, to get destroyed. That would not be nice. And this way the gas can't see me and shoot at me for the next few minutes. Awesome. And maybe I want the hole to be here. That looks like a good spot. So, that goes straight down into a giant lake of lava that we should have no problems connecting to. Let's get our pump place him right like this. Yeah, that sounds like a good spot. And the pump hose should extend all the way down. There it goes. It's like, hey, I see lava down there. I'll go get it. And 4 redstone engines. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a couple pieces. Oh, I don't have any redstone on me. Great. Can I do this? Yeah, I'll have to do it with levers. Oh well. I don't feel like running back and getting redstone. Oh, that was a big jump. You guys, and yeah, that looks cool. That should power everything. Cool. Now it's just a matter of running some golden waterproof pipes, which I may not have brought enough of. And if I didn't, oh well, I will have to go back to the overworld and get some. So yeah, definitely don't have enough of this stuff. Alright, I'll be back in a minute once I collect more golden waterproof pipes. I just need a few. And I might need... Did I bring any tanks or anything with me? I don't think I need any tanks, but no. I'm going to put my biofuel bottler right there. Cool. And I'll be back in a minute. Got some pipe waterproofing, courtesy of the beeswax I had in there, and a couple golden pipes to get me enough golden waterproof pipes. Awesome. Meet you back in the nether. Alright, time to rerun this thing. Get it all going. Cool. So where is my lava? My arm might not have even made it down to the lava yet, so that's why it's not running just yet. Yep, see? Still making its way down there. But that should suck up a significant area of this lava. Like, being right next to a lava lake is pretty nice for me. And I thought I had my backpack on, and I didn't. Good thing I didn't jump down there. That would have been hilarious. Alright, back to this thing. Now, the way I want this to work is, let's see. First off, it needs energy to run. So the best approach for that is to place, I discovered, a peat-fired engine underneath. I tried this with a biogas engine, and it didn't seem to be running much faster. So my suspicion is that a peat-fired engine is just enough to keep this guy running at pretty much full speed. Did I bring any peat with me? I did not. But that's okay, because I've got my ender chest. The ender chest is going to sit right there. And I'll have a little connection going on here. Probably a wooden pipe with a redstone engine underneath it. Did I bring any redstone this time? Sure I didn't. So I'll take care of that in a second. Let's just get a lever. So that guy there, with this here, and the wrench, and this guy. Now we're pumping out anything that gets produced in this bottler into this chest. And you can see we've got 127 empty cans and 20 pieces of peat. Now, the interesting to note here is that the overworld will not function when you're in the nether. So, and the nether will not function while you're in the overworld. They're two completely separate dimensions, and Minecraft unloads them. No amount of chunk loading or anything at this time can fix it. I think there might be something being worked on Forge, but like I said, at this point, nothing really can do anything to, you know, make that happen. So, for now, we're just going to have to accept the fact that the nether and the overworld won't run while we're not here. So keep that in mind, guys. I brought with me a provider pipe because I want to be able to provide items out of this chest. And I've got some stone transport pipes here to run directly underneath. And then this guy will run up here. Let's do this. Yeah. No, I don't want that there, actually. That should be cool. And then a pair of basic logistics pipes with lapis, and we've got our supplier pipes. And I'm going to keep this guy supplied and this guy supplied. Cool. And boy, those pigmen are annoying, aren't they? Maybe I should turn down my sound just a little bit more than usual because they're loud. This inventory I want to keep stocked with peat, so let's do like 4 of them. Ought to be good. There we go. So request 4 peat for me to make sure everything's working smoothly. And this inventory I want to keep stocked with, let's say 8 empty cans. Why not? And that should happen now too. There it goes. And the empty cans are smart enough to go right into the biofuel bottler. And hey, look, we got lava in here. Nice. That means we're running. So now the last piece of this really is just to get some levers going to keep these machines running. So going to need another lever. and this guy here. This should work, right? There we go. Now our peat engine is producing energy. That's going to take the lava and place it in my empty can. The empty can is going to get pulled out by my redstone engine. And the supplier pipe here is going to automatically replace the empty can, make sure we have enough. Now we've got lava cans. Nice. Now, like I said, this will not run while I'm in the overworld. So if I want to be producing lava, I need to be hanging out in the nether a little bit. Which isn't going to be bad, because there's a couple things I need to do in the nether this series anyway. So I'm going to let this guy run for a little bit and see how it does. And guys, it looks to me like we've hit that wrapping up point. I'm sorry to say, I let this episode run a little bit long. So yeah, we've got a nice biofuel bottler system here. And the good thing about this system is it's expandable. So what I could do is have another biofuel bottler right here next to it. Just need a couple more pipes and a couple more items, but for the most part, I think we're in pretty good shape right now. Doing a lot. Already got about 8 or 9 lava cans, and we're producing a new lava can every, let's say, 2 or 3 seconds. Yeah, it's pretty quick. Maybe 5 seconds. But that's a pretty nice production of lava. And this is a good way to transport lava from the nether to the overworld. But remember, when I leave here, it's not going to continue to run. Notice that the supplier pipe in my overworld is also not keeping this chest full of items. So depending on what I encounter going forward, I might want to tell it to keep more empty cans or more peat inside in the overworld. As soon as I head back to the overworld, my supplier logistics system over there will automatically resupply my chest, and we'll be in good shape. But for now, we're not going to be able to have it resupply until we head back to the overworld. And same thing with the bottler. So this is Direwolf20 signing off on episode 29 of Direwolf20's Let's Play. Next episode, I'll come back. I'll start putting some of this awesome stuff to use that I'm collecting out of the nether. And maybe, who knows what else will happen. Oh, don't forget, episode 30 is next, so that means a new world download. So take it easy, everybody.